vasta experiência em direito empresarial e imigratório, o Dr. Gregory Boan fundou a G.E.B Global para atender a demanda de brasileiros e candidatos de toda a América Latina interessados em imigrar para os Estados Unidos. Através dos vistos baseados em emprego, o escritório fornece uma orientação clara e eficaz da lei, juntamente com as ferramentas e táticas necessárias para planejar, preparar e executar com sucesso todas as etapas do processo de imigração, contando com um time diversificado e atendimento em inglês, português e espanhol. Já se tornou o favorito dos brasileiros em Miami, com uma proposta de ser um escritório de advocacia boutique. A G.E.B Global se orgulha de conhecer seus clientes pessoalmente para que ações, respostas e resultados sejam adequados às necessidades, preocupações e objetivos de cada um. Olá, hoje no Empresários de Sucesso TV eu vou conversar com o Dr. Gregory Boan, advogado de imigração da G.E.B Global, diretamente de Miami, nos Estados Unidos. Eu vou fazer a entrevista em inglês, mas você vai ter a tradução aí em português também. Welcome, Dr. Gregory.
Thank you, Claudia.
Dr. Gregory, many Brazilians dream of living, working in the United States. Hire an immigration lawyer is essential to the success of an immigration process?
Yes, it definitely is. Many people think that they can do it on their own, but like with all things, hiring a professional always increases your chances for success.
And based on this principle, Doctor, could you tell us a little more about the creation of G.E.B Global and what services do you offer?
Of course. I founded G.E.B Global because I saw that a specific need was not being met by other law firms. I met many professionals that were trying to expand their company into the U.S. market or establish an entirely new enterprise in the U.S., but they didn't know how to do that or how to match that process up with a visa and a green card. I have a deep connection to this because my family immigrated to the United States and started a company. So I know that not having professional guidance at the beginning can mean a very difficult road ahead. That being said, I also attend to other areas of immigration law, such as family, religious visas, and much more, because there are many ways to achieve the American dream.
And what has made the G.E.B Global one of the main choices of Brazilians who want to live in the USA?
Well, I believe it's because having worked with other law firms before establishing G.E.B Global, I found that there was a disconnect between the lawyer and the client. Many law firms put barriers up between the lawyer and the client, and you may not see the lawyer again after the initial consultation. You might call and only speak to an assistant or a secretary, and you won't have that direct connection to the person that has your life, your process in their hands. I don't do that at G.E.B Global. I don't put up barriers. You have my phone number, my personal cell phone number, and you have my entire team behind you and behind your process, supporting you every step of the way. I believe that that connection makes the process a lot more comfortable because it can be very intimidating, but I'm with my client every step of the way.
Dr. Gregory, we know that there are several immigration opportunities through employment-based visas. One of the most used by Brazilians is the EB2 visa for outstanding professionals. What are the basic requirements to apply for this visa?
Yes, the EB2 is popular because it does not require a job offer or a sponsor or an investment. It only requires a bachelor's and 5 years experience or recognition in the field, which can be evidenced by memberships in professional associations, publications covering your work, or anything else that is relevant to the industry. This visa allows for all professions. You can be an entrepreneur, an athlete, an architect, a lawyer. You can even be a reporter or down to a carpenter. So it's a very wide visa that's used across all professions and leads directly to a green card.
Dr. Gregory, is it true that through the EB-5 visa, taking advantage of the professional history, entrepreneur can immigrate through investment?
Yes, the EB-5 allows for certain individuals to invest directly into a new enterprise in the United States, and the investment amount ranges from $900,000 to $1.8 million. And through that investment, the investor and their family receives green cards.
And is there any other job-based immigration opportunity that we should know about?
Yes, definitely. Two other visa options are the EB-1A and the EB-1C. The EB-1A is for extraordinary ability. That can be somebody that competes at a national level in athletics, jiu-jitsu, for example, or it can be a scientist that has their work recognized, a professor that published an article and that article is widely used across Brazil. So the visa category is quite broad again. You don't have to be an Oscar winner, you don't have to win the Olympics, and you don't have to be Einstein. So that visa option is widely used as well. The EB-1C is for executives, national executives or managers. You can have the Brazilian company purchase a US company and then transfer yourself over as an executive or as a manager from Brazil to the United States. And with that visa, the entire family receives a green card as well.
Now that we understand a little more about these three immigration opportunities, Dr. Gregory, what does a candidate who wants to apply for these visas need to know? For example, is there a higher probability of success for one visa and less for another?
That is very specific to the candidate, but what I can say is that no immigration attorney should ever guarantee a person with 100% certainty that a case is better than, one visa is better than another. The immigration attorney should know that with this type of law, there is always a level of autonomy that the immigration officer has in deciding this case. So what I do is position the candidate for the best chances of success.
And do you already have new projects in mind, specifically for Brazilians?
Yes, definitely. I have planned some in-person consultations and workshops in Brazil so that I can meet with entrepreneurs and professionals and prepare them for moving to the United States, their company, and their families.
And finally, what would you like to say to the Brazilians who are watching and who want to live in the United States?
I want to make sure that they know that I understand that the immigration process is very intimidating. I understand that they are trusting their work, their life, their families' lives in my hands. But you should not doubt yourself, your work, or your chances. If you believe you may qualify and you are prepared to hire an attorney, your chances of successfully obtaining a green card definitely increase. So please send your resume to info@geblegal.com and I will be happy to provide you with a free preliminary opinion of your options.
Very good. I'd like to thank you for this interview and wish you good luck for the new projects in Brazil or anywhere.
Thank you, Claudio.
Eu conversei com Gregory Boan, advogado de imigração da G.E.B Global, diretamente de Miami, nos Estados Unidos. Empresários de Sucesso TV, o canal do empreendedorismo.